Hello good people, hope your gardens are growing really well in all this sunshine that we've had. It's a little bit of change of weather today. It's the 10th of May and it's got a bit windier, a bit colder, hence why I have my jacket on. So this is at home now. We're doing really well with the broad beans. They're starting to flower. And the onion sets, the red onion sets that I planted, they've all caught up now because some of them were a little bit slower to show. That always seems to happen, you know, some are a little bit behind, but they've all caught up now. And we have these radish as well. They're doing really well. I'm going to pick one now. There we go, nice big one. I'm not too bothered about the soil on these because it's organic soil, and I've not put any horrible chemicals on. I've not put any pesticides, herbicides. It's all completely organic, so I'm quite happy with just knocking the soil off and then eating it as it is. It's clean, as you can see, so there's no soil actually on it anyway, but I've just knocked it off. I find that's sufficient enough, you know. Very good. Excuse me. And we have the runner beans are doing really well on the plot. I'm going to start to plant the runner beans next week. Today I just prepared the beds ready for planting in the week. It's a bit cold today, so I'll probably wait till the weather's changed. Oh, look at that lovely Salvia microphylla there next to my beautiful Acer palmatum ultrapurpureum. The salvia flowers there really attract the bees. We have the lovely different colours of the sedum just above the pond area there, and the tadpoles are doing really well as well. So on the plot where I planted the broad beans with the garlic, they seem to be doing so well, really healthy. I think there is a benefit to planting with garlic. I think it must deter certain pests from attacking your crop, and also the garlic, the broad beans, onions and leeks all benefit from a little bit of ash on the soil that de-acidifies the soil a little bit, and on the pH scale it turns it more alkaline, and they all love that. So I've planted them together for that reason, but also because of the benefits of planting garlic with other crops, and it's working very well so far anyway. I like planting you know, beneficial plants that help each other, say like marigolds planted with tomatoes, meant to deter the aphids. It doesn't always work brilliantly, but it does work to a degree. And what I'm doing is I'm not just getting rid of all the other plants in the garden. I'm going to leave a little patch of nettles. I'm going to try and work with nature as much as possible. So all the plants are together. I'm going to plant as many flowering plants as possible to attract pollinating insects to the garden. So it's going to be full of flowers. I'll show you some photos of the plot, the new bed, and thank you very much to Charlie for sieving all the soil for me. It was so nice to work with that sieved soil. I'd made the edges of the beds out of planks, and I just put all the soil there, raked it all out, and it was so nice to work with sieved soil. It's worth doing. Then you don't have to mess around with the soil again, really. You know that it's clear of stones, and it's would be especially good for growing things like carrots, which you know, the stones in the soil can really disturb the growth of carrots. So yeah, loads going on at the moment. I'm hoping to plant loads of stuff out next week: runner beans, tomatoes, and my lao, my calabash, and my bottle gourd. So can't wait for next week to see everything planted out. Probably taking a little bit of a risk still, not waiting till the end of May with the risk of frost passing, but I think I'll take that risk because the runner beans, they're getting quite big now, and I think I've been moving them in and out for the last couple of weeks to acclimatise them to the outside temperature, and for the last few nights I've just left them outside and they've been fine. We've had some particularly warm nights actually, But good luck with your gardens, good people. I'll be showing you plenty of what we've been up to in the next few weeks as we start to plant out everything into the beds on the plot, and more to plant here in the garden. Good luck, everybody.